Welcome to Rajgir, Bihar, a city where history breathes in every stone. Today, we are taking you through a journey of spirituality, ancient warfare, and architectural marvels. Our first stop is the world famous Cyclopean Wall. The Cyclopean Wall of Rajgir stands as a staggering 40-kilometer testament to ancient military engineering, encircling the five hills of Bihar's former Magadha capital with massive, unhewn stones. Built in the 6th century BCE during the reign of King Bimbisara, this colossal fortification was constructed using Cyclopean masonry, a technique where large blocks of stone are precisely fitted together without the use of mortar or lime, relying entirely on gravity and structural interlocking to remain stable. Standing up to 4 meters high and 5 meters wide, the wall's sheer scale and the logistics required to haul multi-ton boulders up steep mountain ridges suggest a level of organized labor and architectural sophistication that rivaled the greatest empire of the ancient world. Even after 2,500 years of seismic activity and monsoon erosion, these jagged bastions remain largely intact, serving as a silent, unyielding witness to the rise of the Mauryan power and the foundational history of the Indian subcontinent. Now let's talk about another historical place. Jarasandh ka Akhara in Rajgir stands as a visceral bridge between ancient history and the legends of the Mahabharata, marking the very ground where the mighty king Jarasandh once engaged in his legendary wrestling matches. This rectangular bit of soft, milky white earth is said to remain uniquely fine and pale because it was traditionally prepared with thousands of liters of milk and curd to soften the impact for the giants who grappled here. It was within these precise boundaries that the epic duel between Bhima and Jarasandh unfolded, a brutal wrestling match that lasted 27 days and only ended when Bhima, following a silent signal from Lord Krishna, tore the king's body into two halves and threw them in opposite directions to prevent them from magically fusing back together. Today, the sunken arena remains a site of immense spiritual and historical energy, where the weathered stone perimeters and the unusual texture of the soil serve as a silent, enduring testament to a time when mythic power and raw human strength collided in the heart of Magadha. Now let's talk about Vana. The bamboo grove of Rajgir exists as a serene sanctuary where history and spirituality intertwine beneath a canopy of swaying green stalks. Originally a royal pleasure garden, it gained eternal significance when King Bimbisara gifted it to Lord Buddha, making it the first Buddhist monastery ever established. This sacred ground served as a frequent retreat for the Buddha during the rainy seasons, providing a peaceful landscape for his early discourses and the foundation of the monastic code. At its heart lies the Karandaka, a shimmering lake where the Buddha was said to bathe, surrounded by lush paths that still echo with the quietude of ancient meditation. Today, the park remains a living monument to that first gesture of royal devotion, offering a rare, tranquil space where the rustling of the bamboo leaves seems to carry the whispered legacy of a spiritual revolution that began over 2.5 millennia ago. Let's talk about the Brahmakunda of Rajgir as a sacred thermal spring where the geological wonders of the seven hills meet centuries of deep-seated faith. Emerging from the base of the Vabhara hill, these natural hot springs are channeled through 7 distinct spouts, known as the Saptarishi, with the Brahmakunda being the most revered for its consistent, soul-warming temperature of approximately 45 degrees Celsius. According to ancient scriptures, the creator god Brahma himself is said to have performed a great penance here, and it is believed that the waters are infused with the essence of all holy rivers, offering both spiritual purification and medicinal relief to the thousands of pilgrims who descend its stone steps. As steam rises from the emerald-tinted pools against the backdrop of ancient rock, the site serves as a vibrant living link between the Vedic past and the modern seeker, where the heat of the earth's core is seen not just as a physical phenomenon, but as a divine touch. Now let's talk about the Vishwa Shanti Stupa, or World Peace Pagoda, stands as a majestic white beacon atop the Ratnagiri hill in Rajgir, symbolizing a global call for non-violence and harmony. Rising to a height of 125 feet, this massive marble structure was the vision of the Japanese Buddhist monk Nichidatsu Fuji, built in 1969 to commemorate the 2500th anniversary of Lord Buddha's enlightenment. Its gleaming white dome is punctuated by four striking golden statues of the Buddha, each facing a cardinal direction and representing a pivotal stage of his life: his birth, his enlightenment, his first sermon, and his final Mahaparinirvana. Accessible via a scenic ropeway that glides over the rugged landscape near the Gridhakuta hill, the stupa offers a panoramic vantage point over the ancient valley of Magadha, where the Buddha himself once walked and taught. As prayer flags flutter in the mountain breeze and the rhythmic sound of chanting echoes from the nearby Nipponzan Maihoji temple, the stupa serves not just as a monument of religious devotion, but as a living bridge between the historical legacy of Bihar and the modern quest for universal peace. Now let's talk about Gridhakuta Hill, famously known as the Vulture's Peak, is one of the most hallowed sites in the Buddhist world, named for its distinctive rock formation that resembles a vulture with folded wings. Rising as a jagged silhouette over the Rajgir Valley, this was the favored retreat of Lord Buddha, where he spent months in deep meditation and delivered some of his most profound philosophical discourses, including the Lotus Sutra and the Heart Sutra. The climb up the ancient stone path, originally laid by King Bimbisara to reach his teacher, leads past small meditation caves used by the Buddha's chief disciples, Sariputra and Moggallana, eventually opening onto a modest brick platform at the summit. From this elevated perfumed chamber, or Gandhakuti, the Buddha gazed out over the sprawling Magadha Empire, teaching that the path to liberation lies within the disciplined mind. Today, the peak remains a place of intense spiritual resonance, where the constant fluttering of prayer flags and the panoramic silence of the surrounding hills invite pilgrims to experience the same profound stillness that defined the dawn of the Buddhist era. Now, the Rajgir glass bridge stands as a breathtaking marvel of modern engineering, suspended 250 feet above the forest floor within the lush nature safari. Stretching 85 feet in length and 6 feet in width, this transparent skywalk is constructed with three layers of ultra strengthened, 45 millimeter thick glass, designed to offer a heart pounding, walk in the air experience. As visitors step onto the crystal clear panels, they are treated to a dizzying bird's eye view of the dense canopy and jagged canyons of the Pant Wildlife Sanctuary below. Beyond the adrenaline rush, the bridge serves as a spectacular vantage point, framing a 360-degree panorama of the five historic hills that have guarded the valley for millennia. It represents the new face of Rajgir, a place where the ancient echoes of the Magadha Empire meet the thrill of 21st century adventure, inviting the brave to witness the rugged beauty of Bihar from a perspective once reserved only for the birds.
Where should Vibaxa Global explore next? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to follow for more global vibes.